And we're back. Hello and welcome to the Hypertrophy Odyssey, chapter 49. Wow, one away from 50. I cannot believe it. Today it is the Quadzilla workout. I have not planned on doing this, but no, I will not be Quadzilla again today. It will be eventually, but today is not that day. So today I'm feeling good. Elbow, bicep, forearm hurts right here. Very weird, but whatever. That is what it is. I'm not going to do too much stuff in that area today anyway, so that should be fine. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to this workout. Feeling a little tired, but not too tired. I'm looking forward to that big old cup of coffee that I'm going to have when I get back, but it is what it is. I'm feeling good, feeling good. So for today's subject matter, it could have gone one of two ways. I was thinking about doing either a small video about steroids, because I was watching a video about younger people doing steroids, which was frustrating, and there were a lot of obscenities I would have liked to thrown, but I need to hold off on that one. I don't feel the vigor I did when I was watching the videos that I was watching, so I think watching a little bit of wrestling review kind of helped relax a little bit from that. The other thing is that tomorrow it is my father's birthday. It is his 60th birthday, so he is turning, well, he's turning 60. I don't know why I was trying to double say that, but anyway, so I thought I'd talk about, I guess, just birthdays in general. No, I don't know. No, I don't want to talk about birthdays in general because I already did that in an episode right here. But this episode is going to be less about the fact that it is about his birthday itself, but more so that getting older. That's the main thing. It's interesting now seeing my dad turn 60 now. He is very, very close to being in retirement age. So he's like, the discussions of that stuff is already like coming up a lot now because it is right around the corner, which is crazy. Just interesting to talk about, and just kind of like at the age of 60, you know, you have to watch yourself a little bit more, obviously, you know, watch what you eat and stuff and all that other jazz. It's just weird to think like, you know, 10 years ago I was 21. Now 10 years from now, obviously I'm 31, but I'm like, time flashes by so quickly. It's kind of crazy. And I think that it's interesting to see just like the world obviously growing and changing, but like, you know, even bringing it down to the micro level where it's like you just see friends and family members just slowly getting older and older. It's kind of like, wow, astonishing. I guess it's also more of a like, I should probably take the time to appreciate certain things more, because, you know, like my parents particularly, because they're only getting older, you know what I mean? They're only getting health problems might occur, you know, hopefully, pray to God it doesn't, but at the same time, you know, like these are the issues where I might see them in my life later on, and I have to like try to do the best I can do to circumvent them, you know? So like cholesterol issues or anything like that. I'm glad that my dad's pretty relatively healthy. He's not the healthiest guy. He doesn't like to eat a lot of stuff that he probably should eat, and he loves his Chinese food, so, you know, there's that. But at the same time, he's relatively not too big. He's not a big guy. For me personally, it's just kind of like crazy, because I'm like, wow, my dad's about to be like, he's in the ballpark for retirement now. He's approaching that, which would be interesting because he's been working, like, besides obviously a couple years there in 2020 and so around there, because world events. It was just crazy to think that he's been working for such a long time. Like, I remember even as a kid, I would go to his job with him when I was younger. So, and I'd work with him when he'd ever work like Saturdays. I'd help him out. So it's interesting to even think like that entire phase of life is coming to a close, not necessarily like tomorrow, but it's coming up. So it's kind of like, wow, okay. Although 5 years, because I think he's retiring at 65, even though 5 years seems like a good while, 5 years ago was 2019, and 2019 felt like yesterday. Sure, we probably got like 2 years erased because of world incidents, but still, like 2019, 5 years ago, that's when the Nationals won the World Series, which felt like a few years ago. It's insane. Like, I think the thing about this birthday talk is more of the passage of time and how it really does go by quicker the older you get. Once you turn 25, a switch flips and just time just is going crazy fast now. It's insane. I guess this entire conversation is going to be about time and like how like things have changed and stuff. For me personally, you know, the passage of time has been pretty crazy, especially like stuff like doing even this channel. I'm already at like 50 episodes, which is insane to me. I didn't think I thought it would have taken me forever to get to 50. I thought it would have taken me at least a few months, but like we're at the end of February and all of a sudden we're there, which is crazy. I wonder what it will be like summertime. So, and I'm not including other videos too. So let me know in the comments what you think about, I want to say birthdays, but I don't know, just people in your life that you're generally seeing getting older, and it's just like, wow. Maybe any stories or anything like that, let me know in the comments below. With that being said, I'll see you on the inside.
All right, so on this day we start off with squats. I was really feeling these, felt great on these. It was excellent, 10 out of 10. No hip pain, no knee pain, no nothing. It was great, so I was very happy about that. So I guess this video, I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but it's probably just gonna be like something simple like Father's Birthday, but the real essence of this video is gonna be about seeing others getting old. I think that's something like, we see ourselves getting older as time progresses and stuff, but seeing others get old is something that is a little bit, I don't want to say shocking, but it's more, it hits us more in the face than our own self, because we have our own viewpoint of our own lives, right, and our own bodies and everything else, but seeing other people, you know, growing older and all these other things, it's just, it's kind of crazy. It kind of hits you, and it hits you harder, especially when, like, you know, it's not even just necessarily even persons, but like animals as well. You can see, for us, we have 2 dogs, and you can see both of, they're starting to get lighter hair on their dark spots, and they have like, one of them has like white hairs on his face when he used to never have any white hairs on his face. So it's like, you know, it's starting to get to that point as well. We're also probably gonna have to move to the senior dog food soon, which is just crazy to even think about, you know. Also seeing the opposite of this, where you see nieces and nephews growing up, you know, that's also crazy as well. Who, like my little nephew who's 2 now, who can walk and talk and do a bunch of stuff like that. It's crazy to see, you know. And I think my father's birthday makes me think about all these things now that retirement is in the picture. It's like crazy because he's been working for like literally all of my life, when all of a sudden now it's like the next chapter is right around the corner of, for him, where it's not about work anymore. He's done. So it's kind of crazy to even think that we're almost there, you know? And also the idea that time just goes by so quick after, like I said earlier, like after you turn 25. But I think I watched a video by Casey Neistat once where he talked about the passage of time and how he thinks that because life before, like when you're younger, the amount of days that your life is so infinitely longer is because there are less of them, if that makes any sense. So because like one day for a 5-year-old is like let's say like 1% of their life, while one day for a 25-year-old would be like 0.000000001% of their life. So something along those lines, that's the reason why life seems so slow when comparing when you're younger, and then so quick when you're older, because when you're older all these things just compound really over time. And then I think also another thing a point that I want to make is stopping to appreciate things, you know, particularly those around you and the animals and anything else that you can around you. Maybe the lack of social media has helped me realize that there are other more important things in the world. Maybe. I can't say it's 100%. I'll give you a status update on that when I make a video about it after a month. But for now, it's been kind of nice. It's been very much I haven't been paying attention to the world. I've been more paying attention to my own world, you know, and my own world has been a lot more noticeably better, and also I'm focusing on things that matter, and I'm stopping to be thankful and more grateful for the things that I'm seeing around me in my personal life and stuff. And it's not only on Thanksgiving to give thanks, you know, like, you know, be appreciative of the things that are around me in my world, and also just others. I feel like, you know, you should just be aware of it more daily, or at least more frequently than just also just birthdays and stuff. I think because we get addicted to the social media push or a need for new information or stuff, we forget to look up from the phone, and I really appreciate the things around us. Today it was a beautiful day outside. It was rainy, but it was still a beautiful day, and it's kind of like, I don't know if I would have said anything except for it's hot outside when I was super addicted to social media, but now it's something where I can stop and appreciate it for a little bit longer. And I think that when you're with loved ones, you gotta appreciate them while you got them, because you just never know.
I just realized that sounded very downery, so I'm gonna just say this. Enjoy the good times and have good times. Remember to do stuff out there with people that you like and stuff. I haven't hit up my friend Jose in a while. I need to hit that guy up and hang out with him. Haven't hung out with him in a while, so maybe this is a reminder to hang out or talk to people that you haven't talked to in a while, that you actually want to communicate with. And, you know, say what's up and drop a hello. You know, you never know if they were like, oh, yeah, I was just thinking about you. And if they were, maybe that was the universe telling you this is the sign to talk to them, you know? Whomever that is, just take this as the sign. All right, and we're back. Hello, and welcome to the workout debriefing. Exercises not filmed, none. Exercises skipped, technically none. I had to skip the skull crushers again because the weight I wanted to use, aka the 20s, were being used again. So that was fun. But besides that, everything was good. The only thing that I messed up was I pushed it a little too hard on the last calf raise set, so my right foot kind of hurts. I've done this before, so I just have to lay off of it for a little bit. I think on Thursday I'm going to be going to the other gym, so I'm going to use the other calf raise machine, so I should be fine on that front. I won't have to use the seated version of it, so it'll be way better for my foot and also just for calves in general. But anyways, so to wrap this video up in a nice little bow here, I think I just wanted to say that, one, happy birthday to my dad, who will probably never watch this, but not because I wouldn't want to show it to him, but because he doesn't speak English, so, you know, like, he understands English and whatnot, but I don't think like this style of video would be what he would watch anyway, so it is what it is. That's fine. A shout out to him, and then, you know, the thought of, I'm glad to have my dad still, you know. My grandfather, his father, passed away before he reached the age of 60, so to that point I am grateful for that, and, you know, hopefully another decades on decades of years that he's sticking around, you know. But we're gonna have to change his diet, so if he watches this, hopefully he needs to lay off the corn oil. But anyways, that's a whole other discussion on a different day. Just to sum it up all together, it really is something where appreciate the people in your life while you have them. I think that's something, because you never know, and you don't know what's going on in the world. The world is a crazy place, so you don't know what's gonna happen next. Why sometimes that's why you got to say I love you to the homies. You never know when you might not see the homie again. You never know, or just a loved one in general. But with that being said, yeah, tell me what you think in the comments below. This one's a little short but nice one, just a shout out for my dad, really, and then just talking about spending time with loved ones in general, you know, and celebrating with them. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Anything, if you want to tell me a story, if you have a question, a comment, a concern, you know, please share and like the video. I will be back on tomorrow with something. I think it'll be a different video. It won't actually be one of these, but then we'll be back on. It'll be the same thing. As long as I don't miss the gym, I should be having these up on the channel. With that being said, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for liking, commenting, subscribing, all that other stuff. I appreciate it. I will see you on the next one. Peace.